Welcome to the very first Cult Fiction 60-second film review.
And today we'll be reviewing John Wick 2. Funnily enough, John Wick 2 is the follow-up to 2014's surprise hit John Wick. Keanu Reeves returns to the role as the titular character, this time accompanied by a brand new dog. If you remember the first film, John Wick went into retirement after completing an impossible task for Russian mobster Viggo Tasarov. We know very little about what this task was, but what we do find out in the start of John Wick 2 is that to make the impossible possible, John made a deal with Italian gangster Santino D'Antonio. Now Santino wants a favour from John, and although John wants to stay in retirement, Santino makes that incredibly fucking difficult for him by blowing the shit out of his house with the grenade launcher. I won't go into much more detail about the plot, but what I can say is that soon enough, all of the assassins in the whole of New York are after John Wick. As you probably already guessed, there's a shit ton of badass fight scenes with 128 people dying by the end of the film. What this movie and the John Wick franchise in general does brilliantly is combine jaw-dropping action with humour to create an eccentric world full of intriguing lore. A standout performance comes from Commoner's rival assassin Cassian, and the dynamic between him and Keanu is unexpectedly brilliant. Considering it opens with a massive fight scene, it might sound weird for me to say that this film starts slowly, but the second act is definitely the highlight of this movie. Incredible choreography, cool as fuck soundtrack, and a guy gets killed with a pencil. Not as consistently good as I wanted it to be, but still really fun, definitely worth a watch. 4 pencils out of 5.
Fucking hell.
4.5 pencils out of 5.